This is a 1927 Martin Western, and it's the only version of this model I've ever seen. It's actually the only tuning and slide Martin trombone that I've ever seen. So tuning and slide means that it has this little screw right here. You undo that screw, and you see how it stretches out there. So with the tuning there, that means that this part doesn't have to have the straight tubes that you need. So it's a more gradual expansion, and it really sweetens up the tone. Does some nice things for the tone. So there are a few dings and nicks in here, about what you'd expect for a horn that's nearly 100 years old. And that counterweight is really pretty. The counterweight has kind of an Art Deco look to it, nice curves. So yeah, it's a gorgeous horn, but it's also a player. So let me show you a little bit about the condition of it. It uses solid nickel inner slides, and with the solid nickel inner slides, they're not as smooth as modern chrome. And this is with no lube on it. This is just dry. And you can see it falls under its own weight quite well with no hangs. And if I plug both tubes and let go, it doesn't fall. And that's because it's got really good compression. So horns that haven't been worked on a lot, horns that haven't had a lot of dents taken out of the outer slide, they'll have good compression like this. A horn that doesn't have good compression like this won't play as well. Okay, other things to know about this one. It does have a slide lock, which is really rare for a horn of this vintage. And it's backwards. It's on the bottom. So I just locked it. Not going anywhere. And this is a trick that Martin did. And nobody knows why. They were just being Martin. And this is called a Handcraft. And Handcraft with their top of the line horns. So I'm going to put it together and give you an idea of what it sounds like. It doesn't lock down as tightly as a modern trombone does, but it holds its position. Okay, pop in a mouthpiece and